Hi guys, good day from wherever you are listening to this and whatever time it is at your end. I'm back again. The last video I uploaded, I got a lot of comments that the Excel worksheet is not displaying. I really apologize for that. So today I'm going to run through what was discussed in that particular video, and this time around be rest assured that the Excel worksheet will be available for you to work through with me. And as usual, the video is going to be short, straight to the point, and easy to do it by yourself. So firstly, we are going to use the seplat financial statements. As you can see on my screen, I have the one for the recently released Q1 2026. So how do you get this? So you can either go to Google and just type Seplat Q1 2026 download. That works. And also you can, the way I taught you as a professional, can go to the NGS website. That's where you are going to uh, look for the equities. Let me try and see if I can quickly run through that with you. Okay, network. Let me see. Okay, this let's use this. Network is kind of bad. Network is kind of bad. Okay, I will go back to that. So we have this. This is the Seplat financial statement for Q1 2026. As you know, for the financial statement, there are three key statements. There are more, but there are three key. The statement of profit or loss, the balance sheet, and the statement of cash flow. So first of all, you need to know how to get this data that is in PDF form on your Excel, because most of what you'll be doing will be on the Excel, Microsoft Excel. However, if you are successful, if you have been able to download it, it might be hard for you to use just anyhow PDF viewer to get to make to for the work to be easy for you. So I will suggest that you right click on it. If you have Adobe on your system, open it with Adobe Acrobat Reader, because this will allow you to copy and paste. So note this, if you hold down your mouse and drag, see how it's going to appear. And if you copy like this, come to your Excel and paste it, see, which doesn't make sense. You can't even use this, it's not well formatted. So instead, you can just hold down your Alt Alt key, then drag it down. You see, this makes it very, very easier for you to get what you need. You see, you have it like this. So the rest will just be for you to do a little bit of formatting, removing what is necessary and what is not necessary. So that's about that, getting your data well coordinated on your Excel worksheet. So let's go to the statement of profit or loss. It's called the preferred statement of profit or loss because it will tell you for a particular period, for a particular what profit or loss was made in by the company you are talking about, because this is actually important if you be going into investing. You want to start buying shares, buying stocks, especially with the market appetite towards the Dangote IPO. You need to know which particular stock to buy, which one should you not buy. Are you buying a stock based on hype that people are say what people are saying, or you really understand the fundamentals? Hopefully in the next video I'm going to dwell on that, on how to know the kind of stock to invest in, to buy. In addition, if there is any other topic you'd like me to discuss, to talk about, kindly please drop it in the comment section. Be assured that I read them. I read them. Yes, I read them. I read them. I engage them. So here we are. Okay, let's check if network is still the same. But you can read the previous. You can check the previous video rather to get the full idea of how to get the financial statements. I don't know why this is happening on this system today. So as I've said, let's work with this. So statement of POL first. POL. So we have this. And what do we have next? We have we have the years. We have the 2025 full year in million naira. We have the 3 Q1 2026 unaudited in million naira. Now you need to note this. This is unaudited. This says unaudited. That means it has not been audited. So it's like their management account. It has not been audited. Once it's become audited by auditors, we have many auditing firms, the popular ones being KPMG, Deloitte, etc. etc. So they are unaudited, millions and dollar, because Seplat is listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange and on the London Stock Exchange. So some of their investors understand their figures in dollars, because again another reason is because their primary economy activity is priced in dollar. So we have this, we have the dollar rate and the naira rate. So let's start by having this transferred to our Excel. As I've said earlier, hold down your Alt, then drag it down, Control C, you copy that, then bring it down to, you can start with B, column B, you can start with column C. So let's do column B. Yes, you have it now. Then the years, the period covered. We have the 3 months. We have the 3 months. Let's just say Q1 2026. Let's say, okay, it's two. Okay, Q1 2026, FY 2025. Now, are we doing both the naira, million naira, or and the dollar, or just one? So that for the sake of this do it yourself tutorial, I think we should just settle with the dollar. Then you can practice for the naira yourself. Can practice for the naira yourself. And if you still encounter any if you encounter any difficulty, please kindly drop it on the comment section, so I will give next video we address it. So we have the dollar in thousands. Now again, we come here to copy our dollar. Note this, there are disclosures. This is what you see on this notes part. If you go there, it will explain and break down all the line items that are embedded in this particular item. We will get there. So now we need to get all this. This is our dollar. Need to get this again, hold it down, drag it down. Yes, we have it here as well. Try as much as possible to make it as simple as possible, because I understand that some of my audience are non-finance professionals, so everybody should be able to relate with what we are doing. And you drag it down, make sure it covers the whole number. Any mistake will render your calculation incorrect. Then you come again, you drop it down, you drop it. Now we need to make this to be well formatted in appropriate format as it is here. So we have this, copy everything and use this. Yes, this is accounting. Then remove the decimal. We don't need the decimal point. However, kindly note that there are some gaps here that are not reflected in our Excel, thereby making this to be short of 2 rows, while this is more rows. So you need to understand and be careful with this. You need to make sure you get everything right. It's the simple things that matters. So we have revenue. Where do we have the space? We have the revenue, we have the cost of sales. You can bolden this, you can make it bold, make it bold. Because appearance also matters. How after when you are done, let's say you are sending your analysis out, when you are done, the next person should be able to read it and understand it. That is data preparation. Should be able to read it, understand that as part of your financial analysis. Is it just rumpled, or it can be easily understood by whoever lays their hands on it? And we have the operating profit. So IFRS 15 identify revenue as how or the total inflow of the economy value that the company receive. Then gross profit is after you've removed the cost of achieving that from the revenue, you get the gross profit. Then operating profit, and we have the financial costing. So operating profit is after removing every other losses, every other expenses aside that are not captured under the cost of sales. That's when you have your operating profit. So try as much as possible to bolden what we have, so that to be able to stand out. And and it will be more legible to get. So attributed, okay, there is nothing supposed to be there, so start from there. Attributed equity holders. Okay, equity holders, we have the 5250 now. Okay, okay. The earning per share, nothing is there. Earning per share for the period. Nothing is there. Earning per share for the period. Nothing is there. Then we have the profit for the period. Other comprehensible income. Nothing is there as well. Then total profit for the period. This. Okay. Where are we missing it? That's 7941. Okay, okay, okay. So under the non-controlling assets, supposed to be a space there. Supposed to be a space under the non-controlling assets. Interest rather. Supposed to be a space. Okay. I think we are on the right way. Then other comprehensive, there is a space. Other comprehensive, there is a space. This is not there. Then we have the foreign currency translation difference dash, other comprehensive also dash, so foreign comprehensive. So profit for the period is meant to be in the profit for the period side. Yes, and come up, this come up. Then total comprehensive loss, okay, is there. We make it bold. Attributable to, then we have so actually for your level you can actually stop at this profit for the period. Actually you can just stop here. Actually for your level you can just stop here. So we have this basic Excel, which I believe you are aware of. You can do the calculations yourself just to be sure that everything is in alignment. Everything is in alignment, so you don't get to, yeah. Then let's reduce the size. Yeah. So just to be sure that everything aligns, get the sum. Here is the same thing. Then you drag it down, drag it here. Then also this. Because is always your Excel sheet is always expected to be dynamic, not static. It should be dynamic so that if anything changes, say you just change to 0, the number, the figure, the outcome will change. This helps you to be able to uh, do correction without having to start all over again, without having to go as far as starting all over again. You can just be changing the template, copying it, moving it to another sheet, and then having it having it duplicated. Okay, this is net. This is net. So this is, yes. It's net of finance income and finance cost. And we have this. Yeah, and we have this. And finally we have this. So yes, let us not forget, we need to let them know what we have. This is the statement of profit or loss as at March 30, 2026. So we have this. Can make this bold. Then you can toggle, you can play with how you want to view it, with the grid line, without the grid line, make it colorful, put colors, change the color to whatever you want it to be. Yeah, you can toy with it. So this is how you just prepare and you transfer and prepare the figures from the financial statement of any company you lay your hands on to Excel. So since I've done this profit or loss, I believe you can try out doing the statement of cash flow, uh, the balance sheet by yourself. That balance sheet is what some people used to call statement of financial position. Position. Oh, ended. Sorry, ended for the period ended, because it's for you to know the profit a company made for a particular period. That's it, is a period. This one is from January 1, 2026 to March 30, 2026. So this is, you have this, then you can do it for as many companies as you like. So try your hands on the cash flow statement, try your hand on the balance sheet, then you have that. Now, as I said earlier, this is where all these notes here becomes more important. So for revenue from contracts with customers, let's go to note 7. But first of all, what is Seplat all about? What do they do? What do they do as a company? Seplat, the answer is always here in the financial statement. So you will see it here. You have it here. Seplat Energy PLC or the company is always under the overview. Any financial statement you see, there will always be information about the company in the overview. A leading Nigerian independent energy company listed on both the Nigerian Exchange and the London Stock Exchange, blah blah, third month, 3 months. Summary: crude and condensate benefiting from our, this is what they do. Now they will tell you surplus to 100% of price upside, strong free cash. They will give you an highlight of what happened, financial highlights. The CFO will talk. Yeah. Now that was, I digress. Sorry, just to understand, have a background knowledge of what we are into. So now let's go to that note 7. So this is a statement of equity. So if you notice this, note 1, note 2, note 3, note 4, note 5. So I will advise that you download this and read it yourself. Okay. Yeah. So this is note 7. Revenue from contracts with customers is a breakdown of what in total, what make up what comes in. Crude oil sales. From crude oil sales, 745,708 dollars came in for that period of first quarter 2026. For gas sales, 44,178,000 came in. Then under natural gas liquid sales, 50,859 came in. So then there will be other notes for you to understand. For example, this one says the major off-takers for crude oil are Shell West, Chevron, and ExxonMobil. That is their top customers. Their top customers. The major off-takers for gas are Geregu Power, Sapele Power, Nigeria Gas Marketing Company, and Azura. Then the major there, yes. So they will give details in total. So it's always interesting to read a company's financial statement. You get to learn a lot about about the company. So that's the importance of the notes of the note. Let's take another one for let's take another one. So probably in our next video, we are going to dwell more into analysis of financial statements. By then, you will have been able to transfer from PDF to your Excel, your figures, your data. Probably you might even have to forecast what is going to happen in the next 5 years if you are, yes. So again, one more before we call it a day. So let's go to what made up this general and administrative expenses. General and administrative expenses. So we go to what? Note 10. So let's go find our way to note 10. So note 10. What are the general expenses, administrative expenses incurred by the company for that period. So we have the depreciation and amortization. Depreciation, how they are fixed assets, motor vehicles, land, building, how they are depreciating, how they are accounting for it. Amortization, then the depreciation of their right of use assets, asset that they have right to use. Then we have professional and consulting fees, what they pay to probably their auditors, their those that provide them with professional services. Okay, auditors remuneration, directors emolument, the executive and the non-employee benefits. If there is benefit the staff enjoys, yes, then they have share-based benefit donation. So all this will be listed, depreciation expenses. So let me just chip this in. I want you to treat finance, or what we are finance analysis, or what we are doing, as what you yourself you do as a person. Say in a week, on a Sunday, the beginning of the week, you have say 10,000 naira with you. You have 10,000 naira with you. After getting your transport fare, after getting your transport fare, your yes, your after removing your transport fare, what remains? Then again, after buying food, what remains? Then aside loaning, sending money to your friends, to your colleague, what remain? So the way it's triple down, top to bottom, that is basically what the financial statement will be talking about. This is the amount that begins after removal of this particular amount. So it now boils down to categorization, how they are being classified. How they are being classified. Is this under administration or general? Is this under selling? Is this under distribution? How did we get the company get this income? Is it finance? What for the loan? What do they pay it as interest? Is it the interest expense? So it all boils down now to classification. So we are going to stop here today. So you can drop what you want us to talk about in the comment section, or we go straight into financial analysis. We start financial analysis one in our next video. Thank you. Thank you. Do well to like and subscribe to this channel, because more videos, more easy to understand, even for non-finance person or somebody that is just hoping to venture into finance, we understand. Thank you. Bye bye.